Hey there, I wanted to tell you about a free arm care workshop we're hosting for baseball players, parents of baseball players, coaches, as well as softball players and parents of softball players. So hi, my name is Cody from Adapt Performance and Rehab, and like I said, we're hosting a free arm care workshop. It's going to teach you the best kept secrets to keep your arm healthy, keep your kids' arm healthy, so they continue to play baseball year round, okay? This workshop, like I said, is for any baseball players, all right? Serious baseball players, either at the youth, middle school, high school, or college level, or people that want to aspire to play at that college and next level, and want to make sure they can keep their arm healthy year round. It's for parents, maybe concerned parents who want to make sure that their kids can avoid any kind of arm injury, whether that's a shoulder injury, rotator cuff injury, Tommy John surgery, UCL, which is a ligament in the elbow, all of those kind of common things that we're seeing these days. And it's also for coaches who want to kind of learn the best, techniques to, arm care work before throwing, after throwing, between games, stuff like that, just so you can make sure you keep your team's arms healthy. Because I don't know if you are aware of this, but youth injuries are on the rise. Every year they're going up. The chances of them happening are going up. And baseball especially with kind of today's kind of current climate of people kids playing on competitive teams year round, it's super common and it's awesome and it's great that kids are getting these exposure and they're playing in these more competitive environments, and it's definitely helping them become better baseball players. However, we've got a saying that your best ability is your availability. And that means that whatever you want to do in baseball, whatever your kid wants to do, right, you've got to be healthy. If you're out on the bench, if you're icing your arm, you're not going to be able to play to your full potential. You're not going to be able to develop. A lot of these big injuries, they can take you out for a year, 2 years. They can sometimes even be like career-ending. Not to mention that a Tommy John surgery can be upwards of $30,000 out of pocket, especially if you want to go to a specialist who's kind of specializes in working with baseball players and helping them get back to playing. So we want to do everything we can. We hate seeing those injuries. So here at Adapt, we want to do everything we can, right, to stop any of those injuries before they ever happen. Because if you want to, play year round, if you want to just play it, just one season, if you want to, eventually play in college and get noticed by scouts, you've got to stay healthy, right? You can't develop if you're on the bench. You can't, play in front of scouts and get recruited if you're on the bench. So the number one step is keeping your arm healthy. You got to take a really preventative approach in terms of kind of your physical preparation to make sure that you stay healthy and kind of your shoulder and your arm and your whole body really can withstand the demands of baseball. So that's what we're going to be showing you guys during this free workshop. Essentially, here's what you're going to learn. You're going to learn what the best methods are to keep your arm healthy. Okay, there's a lot of different things out there, and you've probably seen the band work or the J bands. There's different rotator cuff strengthening exercises. There's probably a lot of different stuff you've seen. You've probably seen like the plyo care balls where you're catching and throwing them. So we're going to show you exactly which one of those you should be using, kind of what are the pros and cons, maybe even the common pitfalls that we see with some of them, how often or how much you should be using them, so you know exactly what you should be doing before a game, after a game, day after a game, stuff like that. And stuff that works for pitchers, but of course it works for any baseball player as well, because no matter who you are, you're still going to be putting a lot of stress on your shoulder. You got to make sure that you're doing everything you can to keep it, prepared to do what you need it to. You're also going to learn kind of here's why the number one thing that is going to keep your arm healthy is actually the number one thing that's going to improve your performance in terms of increasing your pitching velocity, increasing your arm strength so you can throw across a diamond a little bit harder, or throw from the outfield a little bit harder. It's also going to increase your bat speed, increase your exit velocity. So the number one thing that's actually, if done properly, will keep your arm, your shoulder, and your whole body healthy, will also improve your performance. So it's kind of a, kill two birds with one stone. So we're going to show you exactly how that is, how you should be doing it. Again, kind of some common mistakes we see, but also how to make sure you're doing it correctly to make sure that you're improving your performance while you're also keeping your arm healthy. We're also going to discuss things in terms of long toss, weighted balls. I know there's a lot of information and a lot of talk out there. A lot of it is very controversial. We're going to be discussing kind of who should be doing weighted ball programs, who should not be doing them, what are kind of the dangers of them, what are the benefits, pros, cons, so you know exactly. We want you guys leaving here with a lot of clarity, a lot of confidence, knowing exactly which methods you should be doing, because there's really no one-size-fits-all answer, but we'll kind of educate you on the pros and cons of each, who they're right for, who they're not right for, so you can kind of know exactly what's right for you or your team, or your athlete, or your child, so you know exactly what they should be doing. The other thing we're going to show you is some really quick, simple assessments, right? We have a 15-second assessment that we can use, that we can immediately look at somebody's arm, right, somebody's body, and know exactly kind of what their injury risk is. And if it's just a pass-fail assessment, we make it as simple as possible. But again, you get a lot of clarity knowing, if you pass this assessment, you're probably pretty good. We don't have any major concerns. But if you fail it, right, you continue to play year-round, or you continue to play and throw hard without really doing anything to kind of take care of your shoulder, things might not be looking good in the future. So we're going to show you exactly what that assessment is. It's really easy to do. We'll kind of even run some people through the assessment during the workshop, so you can kind of see exactly how we would use those results and interpret it to make sure that we know exactly what we should be doing for your individual arm, so we can keep you healthy, have you throwing harder, and not have to kind of miss any time or even kind of ever consider those devastating surgeries. So here are the details of the event. I really hope to see you guys there. It's going to be held right here in our facility, Adapt Performance and Rehab in Lawrence Township. We're located right inside of the large white bubble on Spruce Street. Hope you guys have seen that and kind of driven by. So it'll be on Saturday, November 17th at 11:30 a.m. It'll be about an hour long. We will have snacks, probably some bagels, coffee, light refreshments. So you're welcome to bring as many people as you'd like, but here's what I'd like you to do. So if you want to attend, please click the link below. You should see a Learn More button, or click the link below. So click that Learn More. That'll take you to a page where it'll have a little bit more information just in terms of the details of the event. A lot of what I'm kind of telling you right now, but where it'll be held, what time. And here's what I need you to do. We only have 20 spots available total, right? Because I want to make sure this workshop is as valuable for you and your teammates, or your children, or whoever it is. So I want to make sure that it's not 40 people in here and you're not able to get your questions asked. I want to make it interactive, so we will have definitely some Q&A and some demonstrations where we'll be showing you guys some exercises. So we can't open up to everyone at once. I really wish we could, but again, it's only 20 people, first come, first served basis. So what I need you to do is, when you click Learn More again, right, go over to the page, give me your info. So name, email, phone number, please hit Claim My Seat Now. What I'm going to do is I will call you personally to confirm your seat. I'll want to know a little bit more about kind of you, whether you're signing up for yourself or you're signing up for your child, or if you're a coach. I just want to learn a little bit more about you, so I know who's coming. I want to tailor the presentation to you, and also kind of have some questions ready, just so when you're coming this Saturday, or the Saturday at the 17th, I want to make it as valuable for you as possible. So I'm just going to spend a few minutes talking to you on the phone. So again, like I said, click Learn More. Give us your contact information so you claim your seat. I will call you up to officially confirm your attendance, and then we really look forward to seeing you on Saturday, November 17th for our free arm care workshop. If you're still watching, again, I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for helping us to kind of make youth sports healthier, so kids can kind of continue to play the sport they love year-round. And I would really appreciate if you can give this video a share. If you have any friends who are baseball players, or parents of baseball players, or softball players, please give this a share. You never know who this information might help, right? It might help somebody to stay healthy and avoid one of those devastating injuries. It might help them throw harder. You never know who it might help, so I really appreciate it. I know that if one of your friends see it, they might not have seen it otherwise. It might be really helpful to them, so please give it a share. And again, like I said, thank you for watching. We really look forward to seeing you on the 17th.